What can I say tonight of this young man? I say this: he was so near. And yet, he was so far from becoming a true Christian believer. Oh, my friend, let me address you. Have I described you? You've had your moments of concern. Under the preaching of a sermon, you've been disturbed. Questions have arisen in your heart. You've even felt a longing to be right with God. You are afraid to sleep unless you die and awake in hell. Troubled enough, perhaps, to mention it to the pastor. Troubled enough to pray. But all of this can happen. And you can go away grieved. And that is why I would say to you, if any of this has been true, give yourself no rest, no sleep, no diversion, until you have found the secret of life, until you have found the promise of heaven, until you have found Jesus Christ as your own personal Savior. Do nothing until you're sure of that, because it is to your eternal loss. Whatever gains you've made, whatever progress you've made, if at the end you turn from Christ and go away grieved, you have lost everything you ever had. You have lost your prospect of glory. You have lost your hope. And you will be ruined. And you will be filled with remorse for all eternity that you came within a hand's grasp. And you let him go. The Savior of sinners, the Savior of the world. You let him go. Choosing death, not life. Sorrow, not happiness. Hell, not heaven. To us and to yourself, disappointing at last. My friend, there's no greater matter before you than receiving Christ. No greater matter than to find in him salvation. And with the utmost earnestness of my heart, I plead with you to make sure of Christ, lest you be one of those promising at first, disappointing at last. I would not wish for any one of you to go away toward eternity.